one of the common misconceptions, people will talk about Echoes sending. Is that accurate, or is it much different from that?
No, it's not actually accurate. I can see why people see it that way. Echoes in many ways behaves in a way that looks a bit like a missions agency. But one crucial thing about us is that we have what we would term a church-driven model.
Yeah.
So we would see in, for example, the book of Acts, a church recognizing that the Holy Spirit has placed a call on the lives of individuals and commending them and sending them to service in another part, for example, in another part of the world, or in a particular ministry. And we would see that call and commendation as really crucial, and we would see the authority and the sending authority over a mission partner being with their local assembly that has recognised that God has called them and is willing to support them and walk with them on that journey. So for us, we provide many of the supports and services that make us look like a missions agency, but we actually are not. We would call ourselves a mission service group for that very reason.
I think that's right. But when someone comes to us and they're being listed or being asked to be listed, there are some forms to fill out. Why do we do that?
Well, I think there's an important aspect to having a robust listing process. So when a mission partner and a commending church come to us and say, can we list with Echoes International for prayer and support, what we're looking for as an organisation is to see that there's clarity on three things. First of all, that the Lord has called this particular person or this couple or this family to service, that there's a local church that has recognised that call and is saying, actually, yes, we agree. And not just we agree, but we're willing to support this mission partner or these mission partners as they go. And not just as they go, as they get onto the field, but to walk with them for as long as they are in the ministry that the Lord has called them to. And that is praying for them. It is giving financially to them where it's needed. It is understanding that there's a pastoral care responsibility. Echoes provides member care, but we see ourselves as doing that alongside a commending church. And it's important that second aspect is there, that there's a church that's committed to commending this partner who's been called. And then finally, what we want to see is that there is a really clear ministry that they're going to. Now, that's not always saying that we have a clear list and saying we're going to be doing this, 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 and this. In fact, actually, in a lot of parts of the world that are maybe unreached with the gospel, it's necessary for a mission partner to go there, learn the language, adapt to the culture, and really understand it by living in it before they can say exactly how they will serve. But an understanding that there's a need for that mission partner to go to where they're going and to serve there. And so what we do is we take that conversation and we make sure it's happened by providing the candidate, the potential mission partner, and the church with some documents to complete. And we don't like to see it as an application form. We like to see it as a way of facilitating a good conversation between candidate, mission partner, and church and Echoes International to say, actually, have we thought through how we're going to support this partner? Are we confident that they are spiritually in a position to do this? Are they mature enough to do this? So there's a whole set of conversations that need to happen to really take this process seriously. If someone comes to us, the first thing we will do is facilitate that conversation through some discussion documents.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's important in that discussion is that the trustees of Echoes International are effectively the custodians of the list.
Absolutely.
And so you and I are meeting with them, and to be able to articulate a case and say there is a call here, the forms are helpful from that perspective, because they're only seeing the case at a trustee meeting, we are working with them through that process. So I think it's important just to understand why those forms are there, but also just to articulate that actually we're not actually sending anyone. All we're doing is helping the person getting to where they've been sent.